and
Weird.
OBS wouldn't fucking run. We're back though, we're live. There we go. Yeah, we're going. Hello, hero.
That's weird. YouTube only has 2 cameras.
YouTube only has two?
Mm-hmm. Only has you and me.
It'll need refresh, dude. It'll be going back to the start of the stream. It'll have gone back to the start of the stream we were just doing because it disconnected.
Yep. I got it.
We got there.
Yeah, we're back. Not really, because then I'll have a stressful toothache. Thank you. Yeah, I think these warp spiders are probably going to be pretty much just straight up table ready. And then if I can get another unit at some point to add to them, then I will probably do them in sub-assemblies.
Gotcha.
Because I would like to do some of the glow coming from behind their back panel plate thing that they've got, because there's like 2 power orbs on the inside, which would look really cool with some OSL on them and everything. Which is something I'm going to do with Lycus if and when I eventually get Lycus. Currently, I'm looking at the end of March. I think it's at the 28th of March or something. So.
Yeah, that was the other thing I asked the idiot at the GW store today when Baharoff and Lycus would be in, and he's like, I have no idea. He literally said, just keep checking the website.
Yeah, that's what I got from Luke at the one over here. I was like, because I phoned him up, I was like, look, I know it's a long shot, but you don't happen to have a Lycus and a Baharoth in stock, do you? And he was like, no. He was like, the only thing I can suggest you do is just put on the notification for email me when they're back in stock. And I was like, cool. But I did manage to get Baharoth at regular price on eBay, which was probably more of a shock than how badly GW have managed to allocate their fucking stocks on new releases.
Or lack of preparedness for them, period.
Yeah. The cheapest I can find Baharoth is double price. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is it was at like standard price, which is acceptable. If I could find a Baharoth at standard price, that would be ideal. Not Baharoth, Lycus at standard price, then fantastic. But that's not likely to happen anytime soon. Have I lost Discord?
No, I'm still here.
It just did the tick 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 thing again, and it was like, ah, fuck.
I heard it too.
Yeah, I heard it, but I chose to ignore it. If it doesn't get acknowledged, it didn't happen.
Well, we acknowledged it, Wolf.
Fuck.
It's a sorry not sorry moment.
Yeah, I don't understand how all of this shit is out of stock. Like,
I mean,
literally.
the things that the units like the fucking wraith blades and the warp spiders and fucking the what you calls them Fire Avengers and stuff. Them being out of stock, I kind of understand because they're going to be put into the combat patrol, so they will be putting all production into making sure that they've got enough to fulfill orders for combat patrol. I get it. But the rest of them having no stock is fucking ridiculous. Like, you can't even get Guardians.
Wraithblade and Wraithguard are Wraithguards are in stock on U.S. website.
Huh.
So is Wraith Lord, Shadowseer, Farseer.
They were
Night
all out of
Spinners.
stock over here the last time I checked, but they might be now. Might be back in stock now.
Yeah, Ashraman, Wave Serpent, Falcon, Warwalkers, the Eldari dice sets in stock.
Oh, I got that. They're actually really nice dice.
Yeah, I'm still not paying $35 for a set of it.
They roll really nice too.
But yeah, once you get past the dice set, support weapon, Autarch, Rangers, Avatar Arcane, Shining Spears, Storm Guardians, Raw, Reapers, Defenders, the Vizark, everything. All out of stock.
Like, I get that there's probably quite a lot of people who have decided to jump on Eldar with the new models coming out. Whether they're new to Eldar, whether they're folk that have been waiting for years to get an update to Eldar or what, I don't know. But it kind of makes sense that a lot of people are going to jump on it. But that's no excuse for them being so horrifically out of stock and so behind schedule on restocking.
Almost everything for Drukari is out of stock. I, this is the same thing with like Space Marine shit. Well, no. None of that is out of stock. Yeah, what the hell was that guy talking about? I think that assistant manager was a jackass at fucking. He told this guy that was looking for Space Marine shit that all the vehicles were out of stock in North America. Oh, okay. Here we go. Jesus.
I mean, you guys having stock issues, I could kind of understand considering the current economic climate and things like abundant amount of tariffs going about everywhere.
Yeah.
Vendred out of stock. Land Raider. Vendred. Lieutenant with Storm Shield. Vindicator. Drop Pod. Impulsor. ATVs. Fire Strike Servo Turret. Chaplain on a Bike. Predator Destructor. Storm Speeder. Annihilator.
Mm-hmm.
Lieutenant. Phobos Strike Team.
Well, it is and it's not. It is if you greenhouse. Get the greenhouse, you can grow them because you can grow doors. At the moment, other than needing the fruit for the artisanal goods, which you're gonna get if you put the bats in, or fruit, you will get enough of them, and they are showing up in the merchant. So you will
Spooky
get.
says, "Get a load of these bullies." Hi, Spooky.
Hi, Spook.
It's all right. We got our karma when the PC decided that midstream was a good time to do a Windows update. So you get a little bit of redemption. I was spooky.
Jesus, dude. They have nothing.
No.
Nope.
Sounds like a bad joke. Oh yeah, Lavi, we started playing Stardew together, me and him. And we got the Baldur's Village mod.
Are you loving it?
I mean, if we had the chance in year one to not just be constantly doing farm work and fishing, then I'm sure we would be. But also playing co-op, as much as the mod is very well done, there are some serious bugs when you're playing it co-op. In fact, even just single player is pretty bugged at the start. And I think that the mod author is trying to fix things, but they're not keeping up with the comments. It's just one person doing it, so it's fair enough. But
Spooky said in works.
in works, how is in works tonight? But yeah, it's charming. But like if you're in two player and both of you don't go to the welcoming party at exactly the same time, it throws you into a massive glitch where player two can't leave when they attend it and get the cutscene. Um, Even playing it single player, I had to switch back to mouse and keyboard to click on the mayor and the sign that's blocking the exit to be able to actually leave. Otherwise, you're just stuck in a loop of leaving so soon, leaving so soon, leaving so. It's like fuck off and just let me move more than 2 steps before it throws it back up again. And there's been a moment where every now and again Starion's lines just come up as friggin' glitchy lines across the text box and no actual words.
Classic Astarian.
But otherwise, it seems to work pretty well with the rest of the game. It's definitely best apparently to start a new game with it so that it's not like halfway through a game. Otherwise, the characters end up going to a point where they already know you. Like it skips a whole section of you having to do the getting to know the other characters type situation and just throws them in as if you've been playing there alongside them the entire time. And I don't think English is their first language, but it's just minor things. The majority of the game otherwise is really nicely incorporated into Stardew itself. Yeah, all the Baldur's Gate music's been converted into sort of the Stardew MIDI kind of music.
Spooky said
Fun.
Spooky said I got this month's CP magazine.
Ooh, what is it this month? Is this the jet bikes one?
What the fuck?
Fuck the what?
Both Guardian Defender mags and Wraithlord.
Ah, the Guardian Defenders.
American Airlines airplane caught fire at Denver International Airport.
Well,
Just now.
so
About 34 minutes ago. 178 people evacuated from American Airlines plane due to fire at Denver International Airport.
like, I know that every now and again these kind of things happen. Like, very rarely and every now and again. But in the last, what, 2, 3 months since everything started, how many times
Yep.
has an airplane been in the news for either having crashed, caught fire, flipped over on the runway on landing, or any other collision type or other type of.
Sort of thing very rare.
Yeah.
Aircraft.
Like every other week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, the aircraft flipping over on the runway was definitely a freak fucking accident.
Oh yeah, I get that, but the collision in the sky with a fucking military helicopter was also a freak accident, and then now planes are fucking catching fire and all sorts of shit. Like, there's been a significant increase. Yeah, it's just really weird how now all of a sudden all the shit's happening.
Yeah.
Spooky said the Toronto airport one is scary because that's where I'll be landing. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too. I mean, you work in an airport, Spooky. How the chances of that happening again are probably 1 in 1 billion. It probably wouldn't have flipped over if it had been moving instead of just sitting there waiting to take off. Boeing wants to know your location. Upside down. Yeah, according to Hatchet, uh, my next dispatch is April 3rd.
Yeah, you get them one a month and it'll be the 4 issues. Because the
Mm-hmm.
first 2 issues over here were 2 weeks apart and then it went to weekly. Which explains why yours came as 2 issues at the start. I had forgotten about
Yeah.
that.